Yeah, I need to start first before, don't I? Yeah?
Behind the scenes.
Good morning, good afternoon, global population. Sam Fisher here. Say hello, Will. You know I was going to say it.
Fortnite.
That's bane of my life, that game. What?
Behind the scenes, we use videos.
Okay, yeah. Apparently. Anyway, let's go now. So, what's been going on then? Well, it would appear that the whole situation with Russell Brand has taken a turn, and not for the better.
Rubber band.
Oh yeah, no rubber band for the cat, but not for the better. Now,
Dad,
this is something that what?
the asteroid won't hit Earth.
No, the asteroid won't hit Earth. This is something that I've kind of alluded to in the last couple of episodes on Russell, and there's been talked about, shall we say, on the Telegram pages I'm involved in. But it's the UK government basically. Well, yeah, beginning to the process of stopping Rumble from being used in the UK. This is because of the online harms bill, which basically gives the government any sort of power to delete, disable or ban any social media platform that they deem sort of subversive or a danger to society.
The same you got banned from YouTube.
Yeah, I've not got banned from YouTube, that's what I'm making this video on. Now, something we've talked about quite often to do with all this. I've talked about previously, along the way before. Well, at the beginning of the pandemic, the beginning of 2020, was the ghettoisation of certain people in society that the government deemed problematic, and they basically pull them and corral them into different ghettos, different digital ghettos, as it were. It started with David Icke, when the band David Icke, and he moved over to BitChute, and Rumble, obviously, and Odysee, and everyone started migrating over to them. And stayed there, basically. If you've like YouTube, it's quite a heavily left-focused, left-leaning sort of platform when it comes to political ideologies and agendas.
You got grip?
I have, yes, slightly. I think that is essentially very clear to anyone with half a brain. But they do somewhat allow other opinions to be on the platform. The thing with these ghettos is they act far more like echo chambers, where political views, particular political opinions all seem to gravitate around this whole platform. Basically the neo-Nazis of the world are a big component on that platform, which is why I hate using it, because I hate having to go through the same thing over and over and over again of you're a moron. This little Middle Eastern nation isn't in control, it never has been. Yes, we have a lot of people in high positions, but then where else do you put all your scapegoats?
You're doing sorry.
Oh, thank you. And several other things to do with that. Yeah. People can't seem to get their heads around that. But these people who are actually in control always have done and always will use a scapegoat. Unless you start identifying them rather than the actual clique and the little sort of people that they're propping up. And keeping in full public view. Yeah? This is why you get elements like the Rothschilds that you're always seeing. You can always see them. Or people of a certain ethnicity being in prominently high positions. Now, don't get me wrong. Jewish people seem to be a lot more driven, a lot more focused on work, on making profit. It's actually a stereotype of Israelis in general and Jews in general. But they're always hard working, you see. Something that a lot of these people that sort of put forward information that goes against them, yeah. Go on then, we'll give it a go.
Let's see that grip work.
Yeah, and some of the more neo-Nazi type aren't really sort of too keen on, yeah.
It feels like a jungle.
You can essentially.
Wait, if you could survive it. Wow, it's been raining all night.
You can essentially safely bet that when you meet a Jewish person, a lot of the time they're accountants. Yeah.
Dad?
Or some sort of merchant of some kind. There's a friend of mine that's a diamond merchant.
Oh, the grip's working.
Aye, a diamond and precious gems
We
merchant.
can't go there.
Yeah, we can. We'll go around that way. Come on.
We can go in that way.
No, this way. Come here. We'll just go around. Left it. Move that away. Oh crap. Right. Come here. Get you around. Yeah, go on. There you go. Right.
We're surviving.
We're surviving, yeah.
This mudded area.
Right. He's been a friend for a very long time. Very successful as well. Anyway. Right. You watching, mate? Not seen you for a while. Where have you been? Anyway. But he used to tell me all the time, yeah, well, there's this diamond merchant over here. He's owned by this Jewish guy, blah, 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 blah. Like, well, the merchant is, but the diamond mine that he gets it from is owned by a South African, or it's owned by a Frenchman, that's owned by, what? Ah, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Well, that's owned by a Frenchman. A lot of the time it's by a Frenchman. Hang on. Right, a great deal of the time it's owned by a Frenchman. Why is that? Because a lot of the diamond mines are in French colonial countries. Shocking that. I wonder why that is. Well, you'll be alright, we're going around this way now. Why are they owned by French colonial countries, I wonder? Well, you'll have to watch my other videos. Not telling you. That was so cheeky. But the family, who you can't mention anymore, on YT, is French, right? French descent. They don't live in France anymore, but they are French descent.
I think this has been raining all night.
Right, it has, yeah, I think. Oh, we'll go that way. Eh? Path straight up.
Let's not this place doesn't get mudded.
I know, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, that's beside the point. What's that got to do with anything? Well, if we're put into these ghettos, all of them are essentially echo chambers. Rumble's trying to get out of that right now and trying to be a proper competitor to YouTube. But as happens with these platforms that try and be a completely 100% total free speech platform, they do run into a certain kind of person, again, bogging down their, not only their content, but also the large amount of viewership that they may or may not have. And Rumble, though it may not be keen to allow these people onto the platform, come on, it's alright.
Whoa, this place is muddy.
It is, yeah, because of the overwhelming market share that YouTube actually has over the entirety of video media in general, video social media in general.
I don't want to get muddy.
You won't, it's alright, we're going, yeah, we'll go around this way to keep the viewing figures up and within the transparency boundaries that they've set themselves. What? Hang on. Your foot. It's alright, just pull your foot, come on. There you go, right, give me your hand.
Wow.
Right, stand on that side, on the side, Will.
Oh.
Not in the middle.
We're in the middle of the mud.
Yeah. Thought you were following my footsteps. Right. So, this means that, unfortunately, they have to allow these people on the platform to be able to make a living. Or any kind of living. Oh no! Currently, YouTube has roughly 95%, maybe less now. It used to be 97% that they had of the market share for video social media, yeah? For social media video platforms, social media in general. Social media in general, it's YouTube and Facebook. This is one of the reasons why Twitter used bots to bump up the numbers.
It's not going to get muddied again, Dad.
Because they weren't really making much of a dent either.
Dad?
What? Yeah, I know, we're alright now, I think.
We don't want to get slipped again.
No, we don't, no.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh, it's alright, we can go around the side of this one. Yeah, look, see.
man, this place is full of mud.
It is, yeah. Well, you wanted to come round here.
That was a big mistake.
Well, yeah, we should have gone somewhere else, shouldn't we, really? Anyway. So, yeah. Now that Elon Musk has taken over, he's finding out how
Take that, sucker!
how much of a dominion that Google has. And Facebook, or Meta as you are now. No, it should be alright. Come on, give me your hand.
Thank you, Dad.
Alright.
No, this is the first time Dad is helping me.
What doesn't help either, so you have outfits like the ADL who are writing to advertisers and telling them not to advertise for the platform. Yeah?
What's the vibing?
Like Elon Musk has rightly said in his lawsuit against them. What?
We can go there.
No, we're going this way.
Why?
Why? Because this will lead to your old school. Yeah. This is likely led to 60% of his revenue being gone, basically.
Now this is the first time that Dad
Been taken away. Ah, yeah, shush. don't jinx me. It's being taken away by the ADL just doing this on
My
alone.
old school!
Yeah, it is an old school, yeah.
Need to be my old school.
It is, yeah. Right, now, just in the video platforms, right? Out of those, I mean, there's several, yeah? But the main ones are BitChute, Rumble and Odysee, right? X, or Twitter, right, as it was, but X
Why
is trying to break into the kind of sort of video, sort of that kind, same kind of environment, to hopefully try and increase the, not just the amount of options people have, but the actual amount of market that they can pull together to slowly push YouTube out.
Dad?
But
Why is it now called X?
because it's basically Elon Musk just making all of his companies in one like big company. Yeah. So everything's X. SpaceX, X, Tunnel X,
Tesla.
the boring company. X Electric, I think he's trying to change. He's probably going to change that to something like that anyway. But yeah, so in that little 5% sort of.
Oh, dog.
Yeah, doggy, yeah. A whippet, I think, or a greyhound. Oh no, that's a Doberman. Hello. Hey.
Harley.
Yeah, Harley. Oh. Yes.
We're lost.
We're not lost, no. Oh, dear. What do you mean we're lost? We're not lost. We know where we're going. The shop's down here. We're lost. Why do you say that? Anyway.
That's my old school.
Yeah. Out of that 5% that's left. Yeah.
Show the views of my old school.
Yeah, we're not showing that on the you know, because you're not allowed, Will.
Oh.
Out of that 5%, right, that's left over, that YouTube doesn't have a stranglehold on. Rumble has a stranglehold on that. It likely has a 95% share of that 5%. What?
You don't want to get mudded again.
No. You've already.
You don't want to get full
No,
again.
no, Will. I know. Shush. Stop reminding me. They've already attacked Odysee in a pretty big way. Not Rumble, I mean the system. Essentially taking the crypto that they used as currency on the platform. Whenever you upload a video or download one or do anything on the platform, really, you get a certain amount of crypto coins. Yeah, their own crypto. It's quite a good system, really. You can exchange it for real money, which goes off the actual market share of Odysee. And the removal of that by several sort of several nations through the financial sector, the banning of that crypto coin that they had is essentially fucked them. Just done them. Yeah? They're saying that they will carry on and blah 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 blah, but I can't see the platform lasting much longer. BitChute is its own worst enemy. Because of its echo chamberiness now, and the amount of users that have just stopped using the platform, and people like me who've done this for a very long time, that essentially know what's going on and know the score, are sick of using it because it's full of agents, for one. Actual seals, you know, 77 stuff like that, all over the comment section. Most of the people who make video content are agents themselves. They're all trying to lead you down one sort of trajectory, and you try and
Hey, Dad.
put something across, put a different sort of point of view across, a more realistic view, and unfortunately no one listens, again because of agents and morons that watch those agents and believe those agents. So yeah, essentially BitChute is the desired reality of digital reality, should I say.
There's no trees.
Of the system.
There's no trees.
There's no trees, yeah. You either adhere to it, or you get put in one of these ghettos. I think Rumble's going to be taken away. BitChute will stay as it is because they want the division to be made even wider, that gap. The political belief and affiliation being widened further and further, which is why they're trying to get people to migrate over to, like I said, BitChute. Just follow their agents, peddling one narrative. And that becomes an echo chamber, because you're getting the same narrative bounced back at you all the time. Yeah? So you're not really learning anything. Yeah? Which is why actual free speech platforms are so threatening, because they can't be controlled. People bounce from one opinion to the other, right? Trying to form a coherent and balanced and more realistic point of view. That's what they want. Because when you're thinking, you can't think to be told what to think, as far as they're concerned. You're either part of this alright mate, selection of people that are a bunch of morons, idiots, flat bollock, or you get the other side that's full of morons, idiots, twat bollocks. You can't really get away from them. Either side will radicalise you a certain way. But, yeah, like I said, breeds division, more and more division. Just breeds more and more control. Essentially, Rumble getting kicked out of Britain is a very bad thing.
Why is it kicked out by Britain?
Because they're backing Russell Brand, but that's also, I think, by design. Could be. They've actually engineered it that way to get Rumble kicked out of Britain so you can't use it. Because it's such a threat. Yeah. They're expecting us to be divided through Brando as well. This is another thing. Which is why I said we need to unify behind him. A lot of people don't get what I mean by that. I'm not saying unify behind the man. Yeah. Disregard Brand as a man. Yeah. Think about what he represents, what they're trying to do, what we want to fight against. You use Brand in that way. Yeah. It's the only way we're going to be able to fight against them is doing stuff like that. We're fully backing behind somebody, because the more we divide, the less chance we have. And all I see all over the place is, oh, Brand's controlled, Brand's controlled. I don't give a shit if it's controlled. Yeah, it can be. That's not the point. That's not what we're using them for. Yeah, you don't have to watch it. You just have to use the idea behind him. Yeah,
That car's still not here.
yeah, no, she's not back yet. It's all right. That's what we need to be doing, irrespective of.
Ash.
Aye, if you agree with this particular point of view, irrespective of if you think it's controlled or not, that's beside the point. That's not what we should be doing. Yeah. How are you going to convince anyone of your point of view, right? If you don't go and walk into the into enemy territory every now and again, yeah. So you use them as a symbol. Nothing more. And you use that symbol to rally behind and push against them. For some reason, I don't know what it is, I may be explaining it wrong, but a lot of you don't get it. And I'm going to do another series, I think, but on actual media manipulation and the system itself, the way they do things, controlled opposition, stuff like that. Because there's loads you don't know. Anyway, right, Like,
share, subscribe. You know the drill. See you later.
see you later. What? Hurry up.